Hey friends, welcome back to Watavue Mountain. Sure does look like we're at the mountain, but no, we're not. We're back in suburbia. Brought Maggie back to help out some friends with a little charity run and shuttle people around. So we're back in suburbia today. Gonna try something a little different. I think I did one early on, maybe one of the second videos I ever did was a product review, but it's getting cool. It's nice out. We're gonna try something different. We're gonna do a review of this Greenworks 12-inch surface cleaner. So we already have the Greenworks 1700 PSI electric pressure washer. It does a fantastic job on this driveway. We did not do it in the spring. I don't know why. I can't remember why we didn't pressure wash it in the spring, but it's looking kind of gunky. So not a long video. I'm not gonna show you me cleaning the whole driveway. We're just gonna do a review of this little guy. And see how it does compared to just the straight pressure washer by itself without this thing hooked up to it. So thanks for coming, thanks for checking us out. Kind of going out on a limb here. Like I said, I think I did one product review and it was terrible. It was in the garage. This might not be much better, but I thought, well, you know what, let's try and see. So sit back, relax, get yourself something to drink, and enough of me jabbering. Let's get to busy. Alright, I guess first things first, let's see what's in the box. This is, like I said, the Greenworks 12-inch surface cleaner. If you're missing anything, there we go. That's it. That's all she wrote. Instructions back here. Looks like it just snaps straight on to the end of the wand. Pretty small. Just got a couple of dual jets here, and then kind of a fuzzy, I don't know, bristle broom kind of thing around here. So let's go up to the end of the driveway and get this thing hooked up, and let's see how she does. All right, so we got everything hooked up. Like I said, it looks like this just sits right on there. And there you go. Let me fire up the pressure washer and let's see how she does. Well, there you go. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's a significant difference, and this is way easier than using the other nozzle and having to do the constant back and forth thing. So yeah, it's way easier. It's doing a decent job. Now, of course, is the nozzle going to do better? Of course it is. The nozzle is going to get down deeper into this concrete and get all this stuff out of there. I'm not going for a deep clean. I'm not gonna resurface this right now. If I was gonna resurface this, I probably wouldn't use this. I would probably use the nozzle, just so that I get those pores nice and open and we can resurface it. Today, I'm just going for clean. So let me do a little bit more work with this. I mean, this was just a small little section, and then we'll come back, we'll do a closeout. I'll give you the final review. So as you can see, this is pretty thick stuff right here. It's almost a mold or mildew, I don't know what you call it, either one, but it's thick. And you can see it swirling up as it comes out. A couple spots won't come up, but that's to be expected. This is only 1700 PSI pressure washer. This is only rated up to 2200 PSI. So that's kind of to be expected, but still pretty impressive. I saw some people say that they couldn't get the green stuff up, and as you see, it's peeling up. It's slow. I'll do part slow, part fast. You don't need to watch the whole thing, but you got to take your time. And if you want to get it clean, you got to take your time anyhow. So yeah, let's get back at it. See how clean we can get this. Alright, so here we are next day. Not because I couldn't get finished last night or yesterday afternoon, because I wanted to do a thorough analysis of how well this Greenworks surface cleaner works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up to the top of the driveway and see kind of where we started, and then I'll explain. I tried a couple different techniques with this to make sure, or to see if it was going to leave streaks or have big spots that I missed, and it's hard to tell when everything was still wet. So let's walk back to the top of the driveway, and then we'll come back down here and finish at the bottom of the driveway, where I'll show you some a stark contrast of clean and not clean. All right, so here we're back up at the top of the driveway, and this is where I just went in straight lines. It's a little tough to tell just because the shadow, but I just did straight lines here, and there's a little bit of streaking over here, but it's not terrible. I don't know if you can really appreciate that on the camera. I can't really see it, but we'll see if it looks better on the computer. So then here's the second section. The lighting's way better here, and as you can see, no streaking here. This one I kind of I didn't do straight lines. I mean, obviously you have to do some straight because the thing is circular. But I just kind of went in random patterns on this section, and again, no streaking here. So I think it did a pretty good job overall. Next section here, I did horizontal and vertical lines. So I'd go over it up and down the driveway, which would be this way up and down, and then I went across in small sections. And again, I think it looks great. The next section, not so great. I think I started to speed myself up a little bit here, but you can see a little bit of streaking there. But I don't necessarily blame the surface cleaner for that. I blame the operator. I think that if I'd have taken my time, like I did on some of the other sections, there wouldn't be any streaking. As you can see, there's a couple little stains like that, you know. Blue jeans of Ford. I know, here come the comments, right? She likes to leak a lot. She leaks oil, she leaks transmission fluid, she leaks I don't know what. Half the time I can't figure out where the leak's coming from. She just leaks stuff. But again, this is a surface cleaner, not deep cleaner, not a spot remover. So I could probably spray these with something, come back with that surface cleaner and still get them up. But just trying to get the surface clean. So let's walk down here where the sidewalk meets and see how this looks. So here you go. You can really see a huge difference in the concrete. The concrete closest to us obviously has been cleaned. Then there's a line, and then that's the sidewalk, obviously going away where the cord and everything is there. But you can see there's a clear difference here, as well as right here at the end of the at the garage, right? So where we're standing now, I'm behind the camera, is where that real thick stuff was that we had talked about a little bit ago, and you see it's night and day. I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else can I say. This thing's pretty pretty stout. So like I said, I think it's like $80 for the 1700 psi little jobby, little pressure washer. About $30 for this 12-inch surface cleaner. A lot of the other ones for this size are smaller, 10-inch, 8-inch, 11-inch, but 12-inch. And the proof's in the pudding. You saw, yeah, a little bit of streaking, but not nearly as much as if you've ever tried to do this with just the tip of a pressure washer. You're going to get tons of streaks. So overall, pretty impressive. Seems pretty sturdy. I had some spots over where the trailer parks that were pretty muddy, pretty thick, and this little Greenworks thing is pretty stout, pretty sturdy. Of course, I'm not sponsored. You know, you can look and see how many subscribers I have. We're not sponsored at all. This is just something that I found at the Big Blue Box store and decided to run with it. So as always, thanks so much for checking us out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, something a little different. I think I might have done one other review on the auger, but that was a long time ago. Hopefully this is a little bit better quality video and a little better review than what that was. I'd really try to take my time with this and make sure that I hit the high points. So leave your comments down below. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon if you like this. Check out some of our other videos. I'll try to put one probably here, maybe over here. Depends on how this spaces out. But we'll put a video up so you can check that out too. So as always, thanks for coming. Absolute blessed to be able to do this kind of stuff and to share it with you. So till the next time, be safe.